this is what I ended up with the first part, and I didn't do any editing of these, and I need to figure out, I know that I'm going to use 3 squares. And so in terms of this composite layout, I'm going with this arrangement here. You could still, if you have horizontal rectangles, you could go vertical, or you could still go horizontal. So that decision's made. My next decision is to decide how I want these to fit on the page. And I think, okay, so this one is maybe so strong that it's crying to be over here. I'm not sure. I'm going to move it over here and change the arrangement here. These do not look good together. They need to be separated. So maybe I'm going to put this over here. And in my mind, that is feeling better to me. It's just feeling better. It may not feel better to you, but you only can figure out your arrangement after you have kind of gone through this process. These are my low res, so now I'm going to go through and see what I want to do to these. I feel like I don't want to, let's see, I don't know if I want to crop this one. I am going to use the crop tool. Since these are square, I want to make my ratio 1:1 square, so when I make this smaller, it stays in a square. Let me just see what happens if I do this. So it's also automatically kind of giving us a rule of thirds, letting us see what's in those parts of the composition. And I'm going to just see if I like that. I'm going to let some of this circle get cut off and see if I like that any better. And I'm going to undo to check that out. I actually think I do like it better. So here I go back, and I'm going to crop off some of that. Now, I don't know, do I want this to go up like this or down like this? I'm looking at like the shape that's made here. I'm going to make this a little smaller. I'm going to go ahead and make a shape there, make a shape here. These are negative shapes, but they're kind of important still. I'm hitting the return key. And yes, that's the one I'm going to use. So I'm going to keep that in mind, come to this one, and I also cropped this one. There was something bothering me about this one. I'm going to move this in a bit here, and in order to get this tree over to the left, so note it's on this line of like one of the rules of thirds. It's not right in the center anymore, and it again in my mind feels better. So I've got that one, and I'm not going to crop this one. I might as well try and see if I got anything that looks maybe better. So I'm cropping, let's crop that in a little bit. I'm going to use all 3 of these, and I'm ready to put them on a new artboard.